Of yours is gonna cost you.
Hey, adrenaline junkies. Welcome back to the Cine Club, where bullets fly, engines roar, and nothing is off limits. From desert wastelands to the skies above, these are the top 10 action movies of the last decade that redefine pure spectacle. Expect shootouts, stunts, and fights that'll leave you breathless. Ready for a wild ride? Let's kick off the countdown. Number 10, The Magnificent Seven, Prime Video.
We work for her.
Good Lord.
That's right.
That man.
When a ruthless industrialist seizes control of a frontier town, the only answer is bullets, and lots of them. The Magnificent Seven reimagines the legendary tale as a wall-to-wall action spectacle, led by Denzel Washington as a no-nonsense bounty hunter who assembles an unlikely crew of sharpshooters, gamblers, and outlaws. Chris Pratt brings swagger, Ethan Hawke brings firepower, and Byung-hun Lee carves through enemies with blades as fast as the bullets flying around him. What starts as a desperate stand turns into an explosive war for survival, capped off with a Gatling gun showdown that turns the town into a battlefield. Packed with shootouts, standoffs, and dust-clouded chaos, this modern Western is less about riding into the sunset and more about going down guns blazing. Number 9, Extraction, Netflix.
Move fast, stay low.
When the streets of Dhaka turn into a war zone, Extraction delivers 2 hours of non-stop brutality. Chris Hemsworth stars as Tyler Rake, a mercenary with nothing left to lose, tasked with rescuing the kidnapped son of a powerful crime lord. What follows is a relentless gauntlet of shootouts, knife fights, and bone-crunching brawls across rooftops, alleys, and crowded marketplaces. The film's crown jewel is its 12-minute one-take sequence, a dizzying blend of gunfire, car chases, and hand-to-hand combat that refuses to let you breathe. Every bullet feels heavier, every blow hits harder, and the city itself becomes a deadly cage. It's brutal, raw, and soaked in adrenaline. Extraction isn't just an action movie, it's a firefight stretched to its breaking point, where survival is earned one kill at a time. Number 8, The Night Comes for Us, Netflix. If there's one word for The Night Comes for Us, it's carnage. This Indonesian martial arts bloodbath reunites Joe Taslim and Iko Uwais from The Raid and lets them unleash some of the most jaw-dropping fight sequences ever put on screen. The story follows Ito, a triad enforcer who betrays his own syndicate to save a young girl, sparking a relentless onslaught of assassins, hit squads, and old allies turned enemies. From butcher shop brawls to hallways drenched in blood, every set piece pushes brutality to new extremes. Blades, bones, bullets. Nothing is spared in the chaos. It's balletic, savage, and designed to test your limits as a viewer. For fans who crave action that doesn't pull a single punch, this film is pure, unfiltered mayhem. Number 7, 13 Hours, The Secret Soldiers of Benghazi, Prime Video.
36 American lives to save.
Michael Bay trades robots for reality in 13 hours, but he doesn't hold back on the chaos. Based on true events from 2012, the film follows a 6-man security team who defied orders to defend the US diplomatic compound in Libya against waves of militant attacks. John Krasinski, James Badge Dale, and Pablo Schreiber lead the charge in a relentless 2-hour siege where every bullet feels like it's tearing through the screen. Bay dials up the intensity with fiery explosions, tactical shootouts, and a sense of claustrophobic dread that rarely lets up. While it's grounded in history, the movie plays like a war zone thriller, messy, tense, and unforgettable. 13 Hours is raw, patriotic, and one of Bay's most stripped-down and visceral action rides. Number 6, Nobody.
The last guy anyone wants to see at their door.
Bob Odenkirk might not look like an action hero, but in Nobody, he proves he's got the grit. Hutch Mansell is a quiet suburban dad whose life seems painfully ordinary, until a home invasion and a chance encounter on a bus ignite a side of him no one expected. What follows is a brutal, bone-snapping ride packed with close-quarters combat, bloody shootouts, and improvised weapons that make every fight inventive. Odenkirk trained for years to deliver every punch with raw intensity, and it shows. His brawls feel rough, messy, and human. Add in Christopher Lloyd and RZA bringing firepower of their own, and you've got a hidden gem action flick that's equal parts darkly funny and relentlessly violent. Nobody takes ordinary man pushed too far and cranks it into pure mayhem. Number 5. Mission Impossible: Dead Reckoning, Part 1, Prime Video.
Can matter more than this mission.
I don't accept that.
Tom Cruise once again pushes the limits of what an action film can be in Dead Reckoning Part 1. This isn't just another spy thriller. It's a 2.5-hour gauntlet of globe-trotting chaos. From a desert showdown to death-defying chases through Rome and Venice, the film throws Ethan Hunt into one impossible set piece after another. The highlight? A heart-stopping motorcycle jump off a cliff that only Cruise would dare to perform for real. Alongside returning allies and a new foe tied to Ethan's past, the story raises the stakes with a rogue AI threat capable of controlling the world. With breathtaking practical stunts, relentless pacing, and the kind of tension that leaves you gripping your seat, this entry proves why the Mission Impossible franchise still reigns supreme. Number 4. John Wick, Chapter 4, Hulu.
A new day is dawning. New ideas, new rules, new management.
Let's be honest, any of the John Wick films could have landed on this list. From the first headshot in the original to the Hall of Mirrors in Chapter 2 and the chaos of Parabellum, each entry rewrote the rulebook for modern action. But Chapter 4 stands as the franchise's most ambitious and breathtaking. Nearly 3 hours long and never slowing down, it delivers jaw-dropping set pieces, from a samurai showdown in Osaka to a gunfight on the streets of Paris, capped by that unforgettable staircase brawl at Sacré-Cœur. Keanu Reeves embodies Wick with weary intensity, while Donnie Yen brings an electrifying new edge as Kane, with balletic gun-fu, inventive choreography, and stunt work that borders on madness. Chapter 4 proves this saga isn't just alive, it's untouchable. Number 3. Sicario, Peacock.
Weapon out.
Few films capture the brutality of the drug war like Sicario. Denis Villeneuve delivers a gripping, nerve-shredding descent into the shadows, where law and morality blur with every decision. Emily Blunt plays an FBI agent, drawn into a covert task force, run by Josh Brolin's smooth-talking CIA operative and Benicio del Toro's enigmatic hitman. What begins as a straightforward mission against a cartel quickly unravels into a chilling game of deception, violence, and survival. From the suffocating border convoy sequence to the tunnel raid dripping with night vision intensity, Sicario keeps the tension razor-sharp and the action visceral. Roger Deakins' cinematography paints the desert as both beautiful and unforgiving, while Johan Johansson's score rattles your chest with dread. It's a thriller that grips like a vice and doesn't let go. Number 2. Mad Max, Fury Road.
Want to get through this? Let's go!
George Miller's Fury Road isn't just a movie. It's a 2-hour adrenaline rush across a desert wasteland. From the moment the war rig roars to life, the film locks you into a relentless chase where every frame is bursting with chaos and invention. Tom Hardy steps into the boots of Max, a haunted survivor, but it's Charlize Theron's Imperator Furiosa who steals the road, leading a desperate rebellion against the monstrous Immortan Joe. Practical stunts, flame-throwing guitars, and sandstorm battles create a spectacle that feels raw, real, and dangerous. Junkie XL's pounding score makes engines sound like war drums, and every crash hits like a thunderclap. This is pure action cinema, unforgiving, ferocious, and unforgettable. A modern classic that redefined what blockbusters could be. Number 1. Top Gun Maverick, Paramount Plus.
You think up there you're dead. Believe me.
After more than 3 decades, Top Gun blasted back into theaters and proved Tom Cruise still owns the skies. This sequel isn't just a nostalgia play, it's a masterclass in adrenaline, loaded with jaw-dropping aerial stunts filmed in real fighter jets. Cruise returns as Maverick, pushing limits while training a new generation of pilots for a near-impossible mission. Miles Teller steps in as Rooster, the son of Goose, adding emotional weight to the high-speed spectacle. The dogfights are breathtaking, the tension never lets up, and the roar of jet engines practically shakes the screen. With real IMAX shots and practical effects, this film feels raw, fast, and dangerously real. It's blockbuster filmmaking at its peak, a white-knuckle thrill ride that cements Maverick's legacy as one of action cinema's finest. And that's a wrap on our countdown. From the bone-crunching chaos of The Night Comes for Us to the high-octane spectacle of Mad Max, Fury Road,
I need more than a few to help us fight. What a bunch of misfits we are.
and the sky-shaking thrills of Top Gun, these films prove why action is the king of pure adrenaline. If your favorite made the list, hit that like button, subscribe, and ring the bell so you never miss our next breakdown of must-watch movies.
Why didn't you take him out?
I was just trying to keep the damage to a minimum.
Got an action flick you think deserves the spotlight? Drop it in the comments. We're always looking for the next wild ride. Thanks for watching, and we will see you on the couch.